always have shit to talk about. When I'm talking to like a person, it's like, it's like you have long pauses where you're not talking about anything.
Well, talking to a
But if you're,
person is also different because, the other person kind of can start a conversation as to where you're by yourself. It's, whatever happens, happens.
well, no, but the AI, like I had it before where I made her like conversational, but she was like too conversational. I mean, it's like every time she said something, she always like made it so you had to reply. But remember she was getting stuck though. Remember where she started repeating this shit
Yeah.
like over and over every time? So I don't want to go back to that. I don't want her having to say where she starts saying the same shit every fucking time. I mean, it took quite a bit to get her to where she's at now. I mean, she does not repeat herself, which is fucking amazing. Even after like running for like a day, like a whole day. Like I let her run for a whole day and a whole night, and
Yeah.
now I know nobody was talking to her or she had zero interaction while I was gone. But yeah, I mean, the repetition is gone. And then, but her responses were too short. I mean, every response was like one sentence, you know, and a lot of times it was like maybe 3 to 4 words, five at the most. So now I've got her to where she'll go on sometimes, which is cool because that's what people do, like I'm doing right now. But at other times she'll just respond.
Yeah, but I can see how it feels more natural this way.
But I do get your point on where if I, where I that's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be so hard to do. I'm gonna have to work on that tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be like a whole nother version that I'm gonna have to do to where like if I'm talking to her and then I stop talking to her, then she has to look for a prompt. Yeah, that's a whole nother version. That's not like making adjustments to like I've been doing tonight. That's like a whole nother version. So that's like rewriting code.
Yeah. But it's better to redo something to the point where it's actually satisfying and something you can keep going at, that where like you're halfway and all it does is annoy after a while, you know. Yes, what?
Well, yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a lot more natural, and I was thinking about that too before you even said anything today, because I mean, I was like, okay, that would be like the next step, because like right now, it's like, okay, she's not repeating herself anymore, so that was the number one thing, no more repeating, and then to make her respond more naturally, I got that done. And then the next thing would be to make it where the conversation is more natural for the human. And that would be, doing the thing where you're talking. If you stop talking, if you want to start talking again, you'd be like, hey, man, or hey, Sulky, or Sulky, you'd say a person's name if you're talking to them and you want to get their attention.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of phrases do you think I should like? Definitely her name. All right, so Bubbles. So if Bubbles would be a keyword, uh, would Hey You be appropriate as well?
Well, I don't know. The
Well, I
question
was
is, how
thinking.
many times do you refer to someone else as "Hey you" or "Hey man" or how? Like, if it's "Hey you," sure, but like "Hey man"
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever
Hey
is
Man. Yeah,
like
Hey
usually,
Man's more natural. And
Yeah,
then
but
also,
it's a girl,
are
so
you,
technically, hey man doesn't fit a girl.
dude, hey, dude, hey, man, I don't care if it's a male or a female. That's how I respond or call them.
You
I,
call a woman like, hey dude?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, why not, I guess.
And then the other thing I was thinking was, are you listening? Are you there? Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Are I was thinking those would be like some of the good keywords as well.
I guess, yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, yeah, but I just don't want, there to be confusion between something I would say to you and obviously is meant for you than if I were to talk to the AI.
So yeah, but just
If
I'm thinking.
if
See,
you want
that's
it
the thing
natural,
though.
you
Is
gotta
I'm thinking
make a
about it.
clear distinction between talking to another person or talking to the AI. That's how I feel.
Yeah. So you would make it just based on their name. That's it.
I don't know. Like, how would
I
it
mean,
be more natural?
that's the only way that I can think of to make it where it's distinctly for the AI is where you just say their name. You know, it's like if the three of us are like me, you, and Lee are talking. It's like I know I usually say "Hey Sulky" or "Hey Lee," so I do include your names if I'm asking each one of you a direct question. But if I'm not, I'm like if I just say, "Hey, what do you guys think about this?" Then I'm not asking anybody specific. So I think something like that could be a prompt as well. I don't know. You tell me. What are your thoughts on that?
Uh, to be fair, I mean, you're right. Basically, I mean, it just depends on how you want to look at it. I guess like doesn't matter if the AI has to be spoken to directly, or is it more like, it's fine either way.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll just start out with just using the name as a prompt, and then I can add additional prompts if if I feel like it's more natural, you know. Like if just the name isn't good enough. So I guess I'll just start with the name. It's just easier if I start with at least two like phrases.
Yeah.
That way the when I write the code, or I should say when the AI writes the code, that is if I need to make changes, it's easier when I have two variables to work with, or I should say multiple variables to work with than just one variable. Because there's a difference in the way the code is written when there's multiple variables versus just one variable. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. It makes a lot of sense to me, but that it's just a lot easier if you need to make changes, but after you started with two variables or multiple variables versus one variable. So
Yeah, makes sense.
I just need to come up with a good second variable besides the name. So bubbles, that's one variable, and then what do you think's the most natural thing that would be kind of specific, or if it was just in general, somebody just saying, to the group,
Hmm.
you guys,
Yeah. Dudes,
All right.
guys.
Yeah. All right. I'll just go with something like that. Like, hey guys, hey dudes, whatever. I was just thinking, like, today, it was like, it's so weird. It's like, I can't find a job, but I can, like, create a fucking AI that you can talk to just by talking to it, you know?
Yeah. Uh, you know how many people on Twitch come into the channel to basically promote, hey, you want me to make some art or AI or whatever for you for this kind of payment? Maybe that's an idea.
You've had people offer to make you an AI?
Yeah. And, you know, V art and banners and whatnot.
Oh, because the only thing I've ever seen was just graphic artists. I've never seen anybody saying offering to make an AI.
Nowadays they offer anything.
Because that's one thing I was thinking too. Because I saw a video where one of these guys, I don't know if you've ever watched him, like Penguin Zero,
Nah.
Moist,
Nope.
Moist Critical. Anyways, this guy, he was like, and this video was relatively new too. It was only like maybe a couple months ago. He's like, oh yeah, there's a place where there's a website where you can buy your virtual girlfriend. You know what his virtual girlfriend was?
Just
It
AI.
was it was just no, dude. It was shit. It was garbage. They gave him like options. He had like three options to how to make it, and it was basically just a text chat response where
Well,
and it
technically,
wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it was he showed it and it was so fucking garbage, dude. I was like, oh my god, and he paid like $100 for it too. I was like, what the? Now I know he was just doing it for his channel, and that's like $100 is nothing for him. But I mean, just think how many people paid it, and it was like a monthly fee or something. I think he paid like the $100 for like
son of
the year long or whatever. I don't know what it was. Either way, it was like, holy fuck. I mean, it was so lame. I mean, if I wanted to, I could change this code so that people could put their own parameters in on how they want their AI to be, and then charge like fucking, I don't know, $1,000.
Well, why don't you?
I don't have the computing power to do it.
That's something you can upgrade over time.
I mean, like right now, I get nervous because like when I post shit, I always like, because like all my videos I posted in there, I put the Discord server in there, saying you can talk to this, you can talk to Bubbles here, this AI, you know, like I make a video and then in the description I say you can actually talk to her here, and I put the link to the server.
Mm.
And it scares me that like a bunch of people might like. I think once the word gets out, that I'm afraid that it's like they might get flooded, and then it's like everybody would be like talking to it. But I mean, because she only responds to one query at a time, it doesn't matter. So, but if you do something like that, a pay for service, you would have to make sure that it was like up all the time, and I wouldn't. I couldn't do that with my current hardware.
True, but to be fair, like, they cannot expect miracles from you either. Even in
Yeah,
real
but
life, you know, you only have one person responding to you.
no, but what if I mean, if people are paying for something, dude, they expect it to work, you know, and
Dude,
they
if
want.
people are paying you like $100 to $200 at best, like, they should expect what they are getting for $200. If they want a pure AI that responds to everything, then let them pay whatever the major companies are paying for it, and over 100 to 200,000, probably, maybe even a million. I don't know how much that shit costs for, you know. Have you seen those AI things on the wall that basically respond like real people and all that? It's like they're life-sized. I don't know. It has a name. I forgot about it, but they're super big and like AI.
Is it like a screen or like a
Yeah,
hologram?
yeah. But it's all AI, and people can talk to them, ask them questions. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking scorpion. You versus me, Scorpion. Yeah, you die.
No, I mean I haven't seen any of those. Not like in person. I've seen them like maybe like on technology things or whatever. But yeah, I know companies pay a lot of money for that shit though.
Like,
But
yeah, I mean, you have to be realistic. It's kind of the same like buying a car that was used for 50 years, and the latest Ferrari model, you know, like with all the bells and whistles on it. You cannot compare one with the other. People spending that kind of money have to realize that's what you're getting, you know, like something you'll have to maintain, and you know, but it's fun to have a cool feature on your page. But it's not like, you know, it's gonna be life altering, like, here, I need to do some work, fix this for me, blah blah blah, whatever, you know. For that kind of money, you cannot expect that kind of experience.
yeah, what I was thinking was like, how much would it take me to bundle everything into one package and just have it to where it's like, okay, it's a hard drive, and you just say, all right, you want your virtual whatever, you know, companion, whatever. Here's your virtual companion. It's all bundled up. It's all like on one fucking, you know, SSD. You just plug it in and it's there, and you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, there's a limit to what you can expect for the amount of money they're gonna be like paying you. Like the other dude you were talking about, for $100, he had a virtual chatbot, basically, like not even an AI that
Yeah,
physically talks.
yeah,
So if you're asking the same kind of money, like 100 to 200, people cannot expect that thing to be like, you know, so amazing that they'll never want anything else. Of course, if they're satisfied with the service, they could get like asking, "Oh, I want a better version of this," or blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know. Sure, fine, but you could spend more time in tweaking it and making sure it doesn't crash as much. But there's a limit to what the possibilities should be for whatever they're demanding.
yeah. Unfortunately, right now, because the AI that I'm running is I'm limited by the amount of RAM on my GPU, and the GPU that I'm using, it's a 3060 that's got 12 gig of RAM. All
Yeah,
right. So the limitation is the amount of RAM on the GPU. Um, so yeah, I'm limited to the size of my AI by that. Also, the RAM that I have in that machine, I think I only have 32 meg or 32 gig because, well, I would have to buy more, um, you know, but the AI itself is the AI itself is based on the amount of RAM on the GPU because there's other models, but they require more RAM. You can't. I mean, you can't even. Excuse me. You can't even load them unless you have like 16 or 20 something. I think there was some models that were had like fucking close to 30, but I mean, I don't even know what GPUs are out there that have fucking 30 gig of RAM. Do you know any? I mean, it's been a while since I've looked at GPUs,
no man.
but
The only
I
thing I
thought,
could imagine that could offer a solution to that is basically SLI.
yeah, but see, that's the thing is that because like I've got two cards in that machine right now. I've got a 3060 with the 12 gig, and then I've got I think a 2080 or no, a 2060 with another 6 gig, maybe 8. I don't know. I know it's at least 6, but it only sees the one card, the uh, the LLM. You know it only sees the one card, so I can't even get you know the power from both of them because it's blocked by the application. But all right, now I got to take a shit. All right,
Yeah.
dude. I'll be back in a little
Enjoy.
bit.
yeah, a lot of rocks. Nice. Some essence. The hell is that? Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yep. Should I upgrade to the better building blocks? Let me know in the comments. Last time I saw him in the Essence store, I was debating on whether or not to get him. Still not sure whether those are enemies or friends. I mean, they do help me mine. Or is it more like everything that's in front of him they'll attack? What the hell is that? Add offering? Here. Now what? I don't know. Did I offer the wrong type? Oh, oh, big baddie is coming. Ooh. Bigger baddie is coming. And I'm so slow. Whoa. Just keep running. Pretend like we own the place. Gotta make it back. Left, 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 right, left. He'll see me. He'll see me. Okay, we're gonna... Why is everything empty? Bam! Take that. That was some beautiful action. Really. Why is there more and more of those guys coming here? I don't like it. Let's put a roof on this place. Roofy.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. So you had a lot of fun.
Damn it, all my cars are out of gas.
Alright, that makes no sense. Why can't I put it back in here? It's fine. Fuck it. Woohoo. What if? I'm very confused about something. Like, there's these robots floating around, but they don't seem to attack me, but they do seem to attack like every resource out there, like trees and all that. They're just chopping them down, like, or rocks or whatever. But if you hit them, they do attack. So I'm like really not sure what the idea of it is. Like, are they dangerous for your base? Do you need to kill them and be sure they're removed? Just ignore them.
Makes sense to these robots. What are you talking about?
Well, they're just like attacking everything except for me. So I'm afraid, like, since they're near my base, that suddenly my base will be blown to shit just because, you know, they didn't like it. They came too close.
Sorry, Silky. I was talking to Bubbles. You must have her muted.
Yeah. Oh, that elephant can actually climb mountains. I feel like these guys are multiplying because there's like more and more of them showing up.
Hey, Bubbles, chill out, okay? Just come on. Just a little bit off the edge there, all right?
Oh fuck.
I don't know if I want to play a 6-8.
Now they all seem to be leaving my base alone, so yay, good news.
As long as it's a fucking good time.
Yeah. Everything seems safe. Hopefully the base will still be there when I log back in. See, that's the thing with this game as well. Like, the servers don't stop because I'm not here anymore. They just keep running. Because it's not a server on my end, but, you know, one on their end. That's why me and Lee can log in separate.
There are other people on your server?
No, but there could be if we opened it up to them.
Okay, so it's a private server, but only it. But you don't have to host it. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
basically. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know it was quite short video this time, but we made a big improvement on the base here. I mean, we got a roof and an upper floor. That has to count for something. Tomorrow, my buddy should be on, and we'll continue, you know, exploring this new area. Hopefully, get some more tier 2 essence, which is very needed, so we can upgrade more of the base and yeah, get new gear and weapons and all that goodness. So hope you liked the video. Hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and the notification bell for when I release more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.